I was your Pinaxtv soon. We have a lot of updates. I the Bremo say now quickly. Call Anas Arimia Anas, one investigative journalist. Wokrom has say and Numa de nye beka munina munim ni Numa say city. Now quickly you know say update eba na say Anas Arimia Anas. Nanka obe start here investigations about also for Adom Kyei na eno no say abrantie be a friend Samsung boy efrimu ana ni wonu mu na for allegedly no more linking it to Lewin any kwadwon cancer Lewin any sofo Adom Kyei enti eno na akwa nsem no aye bebre a among for do they started talking about the fact that Anas Arimia the abasa oba be a big expose about a branch any one ne Reverend Adom Kyei ana Lewin so ka ho bi na we enebema nsem no ye bebre. A lot of people were talking about the fact that oh yete won ka che bi mu so say wadwuma Anas adwuma oye na bi mu hu so o mo ntiase ne ade. People were also waiting senka betimi abamusa na yahu Anas Arimia na so the expose fufuro de aba na we na quickly no Anas nangasa ba bonten na ode ensem enso ebetu dwa about this and someone na amanfo ka e fa ne ho se oba be ye expose na ebi mu kire mu na nka expose na ebeba no expose bi ebetimi ama asori ma no kra dodo na o mabo ahwete ne ade but later na say quickly no na Anas angasa ba bonten obekire mu kire se on hihye bibia sa na yebekọ ne akwa how the reports were looking like. How all the reports were looking like any day. How all the reports were looking like. Now, people were talking about the fact that say no crazy. A branch here be a friend, a Samsung boy, a branch in me from now you're linking it to. Allegedly, people were linking it to. Also for Adom Kyei and Lewin dia. And you can say na stana hotwen twen and na say na obi nsusu foforo film ho. Na ebeye ensem bebre but quickly no. You read the very first report I buy and I say Anas ebeye expose on also for Adom Kyei. Now you here on your screens. Or say investigative journalist Anas Arimia Anas says he is set to release findings from an investigation into the death of a boy known as Samsung Boy. The investigation is reportedly linked to actor Lewin and Prophet Stephen Adom Kyei. And this is the very first report by from Berry Pulse Media. Omo edin ka de betu dwa nti omo de ne ba ya na people started talking about it. The enemy ebi mu de akofa sorry ma ebi mu so de akofa movie mu Lewin side how ne papa no linke anyhow wa kire se onu bibia mu no de so for Adom Kyei Adom nyame onu ana se no betena no people started linking it with then what is really going on. And some no there na doors bebre e wo ho no ma a lot of people then come expect say ebe hu sa na man because ebi mo ntiase how the bompata base ni nyina ba here about the traffic issues 31st night and some so people felt say they still want something ebetimi afa Prophet Adom Kyei on your screens the very first reporter by say Anas Arimia Anas be investigations about and somewhere where your screens you see now quickly you said me kan you know Anas Arimia Anas on one gasa the Facebook page and or de rebuttal by no or kire say and someone beto dwa kire say or ba be another expose no or the babontin say no kura bi anim ono kra no on say abrantie bi afiri mu a friend Samsung boy it is related to whoever or whatever enti ono no on share dante ho nsem bia kire sa because said the na manfo edin nsem no keka kono na o say quickly no oba bonten na obekire mu wo honum enti quickly we go here Anas ono angasa on his Facebook page said the ode nsem no beto ho kire mu kire say nsem no nya no kra no now before that I be ko Anas page no yen kan we na yemfa enkire mu also investigative journalist Anas Arimia Anas has refuted claims that he is investigating the founder of the Philadelphia church, Prophet Stephen Adom Kyei. In a post on his official page on Tuesday, January 27, 2026, Anas dismissed the allegations as false. I'll say yes. Said the beto a lot of people were talking about it, and us at the expose for but this will be the biggest one in 2026, and the first one in 2026. No, and us the Inchilimuaba say BBN he shared an image circulating on social media which purportedly announced an investigation under his name and clearly tagged it as fake. The claim had gained traction online following reports suggesting that the award-winning journalist was preparing to release findings from an investigation into the death of a young boy popularly known as Samsung Boy. The alleged investigations was said to be linked to Ghanaian actor Lewen and prophet Stephen Adom Kyei. A lot of people were asking, say, what is the connection? What is really going on? Entinya nas ne ba bonten ebe kire mu say ono de onka say wo ye investigation bia na de akoso say enkoso no onim ho hwe. Enti ye to aso am also the alleged investigation was said to be linked to Ghanaian actor Lewen and prophet Stephen Adom Kyei. According to the viral post, the supposed documentary was expected to expose details surrounding the boy's death and implicate the two public figures. However, Anas has categorically denied any involvement in such an investigation. And yes, Anas Diabetudja say the false prophet, the false report was first shared by Barry Paul's News on X, formerly Twitter, and was widely circulated across the social media platforms, generating public debate and speculations. And he said the Moody can the Barry, yes. Omo enedin kan de sansem no ebetudwa ma yekohu de na ensem no se de na esitie e wo honom na producer me enko ase ho na yenhwe ade wo ho on that same post na e wo screens no so no yenko ase ho na yenhwe ade e wo honom. And yes, this is the update are by chese se idea ensem no enye sa na etie e wo ho. Na quickly ni yebekọ ne akohwe Anas Aremia Anas ono angasa ni poster ode ebaye ode baye no yenkọ ne hwe Anas Aremia Anas ni poster ode baye e wo Facebook na chese ensem no se de na amanfo e kano no na edoso pa e wo ho no ma na ama a lot of people were talking about it. Say hey, expose ben na ebeba ebema yehu se bibi say e koso e wo ho no. And quickly no yebetimi akoni akohwe Facebook post Anas Aremia ankasa de betudwa na ochese nsem na eba ne de nokre ebia enim e wo honom. Enti omo na omo expect say yebeto nsa afre papa na obebise bisa nsem omo hu Barry Paul's News omo post ya na omo so fire na omo kura mu omo de nsem no ebetudwa na a lot of people were talking about it. Ekoye nsem bebre e wo ehonum. Enti yes, Anas Aremia Anas the first expose 2026 na man for share ni mu about prophet Adom Kyei ene actor Koyon Kansalo wen no omo abogu a omo kire se no kura bi anim se omo de expose bi sa eba e wo ehonum. Enti yebehwe na yatwa so ewo eho e de amamo na yenim se Ghana ha no dodo na omo tete ha no foreigners no ebi mu Lebanese for Indians Chinese for so doso ewo ho no mo ne ade na ebi mu asetena omo companies omo biebie na nsie mu ne tese Lebanese bi ni bi so wahwie anwa egu ne worker ba ko so ne worker oye Ghanaian ene ade nsem bebre na one lady bi a owo Ghana ha oti Ghana ha na oye adwuma ewo some of these foreigners omufie waba bonten de nsema betudwa about how unfairly and I say how and the treatment ekoso ne how she is underpaid sika ye de mano ne adwuma oye no ohunu se ebo ebra the treatment ne ade quickly ne yenko tie from lady na ngasa na no na yemra ye ba ne aba beto so e de amamo ho nti yenko ne yemra sese.
My experience as a cleaner ewo India ni fie. My very first time I'm going to do India ni fie ne nipa ko ne fe Mr. Gagan. Me ye do 3 days pese. 3 days see. E na me jaye. Ni esi ye ni obi na de me ko fie. Me ko du fie wa no mo kire me baby ameda. E na mo kire me adwuma me ye wo fie ho nyina. Enti me mpese me bre wi ana me ye cleaning. Enti me sorry nsem by 5:36 na ma sorry. Me cleaning e fie ho nyina wi first day no. E wi abe 11 12 na amafo be fie ho didie cigarette nsa. me ye juma man about 12 a.m. Anajo. Na ma bre the next day so the same thing. Third time no, third day no. And also the same thing. Inti anapa fourth day na me ka so mo sama bro. Ejuma na me ye serious when say ejuma na me ye dia ketua na o me nya den enka ne ye. Na ketua na enye ho ejuma na me ye den me ye no. And I win him Ghana ba or no near the Gatsini now or near Ghana, you know, not supporting India for no near cuckoo for supporting India for. A Juma, dear Juma, it's in that person who we are with that son, I'm saying, you can't say. And a panic clinic for you. Well, we are mature. Aha, not a no one with you, and I be ya, 10 be a baby piano. My big clinic at your house, cuckoo, only a mature. Aha, and sinner, I didn't see na. And your man's me and a missy. It's I didn't see na. Wo pese me ye adwuma ne bro so saa because ana pa adwuma ne me wi meet me agema home na enumre de na ma be ne later na Ghana ni mo ma support India for no mo hu say yes o mo hia mad woman erade me se me nye adwuma ne bi mo fa me sika ma mo so wontu ya o friend de bi na de na metse na afom na me hwehwe obi abete enka me mo hu so ye India ni na me ye Ghana ni o hwe de ne se de na me ye na no de me sika hwe me se no ka kire me ye beifo no ti twi 11 bi me ye beifo me nko na ni me tutene ye. And a woman be page more Indian, ni be feared the man what that buy new site. That buy new site na American, and yet that buy new site too. Now, what ye dear woonipa, and I'm in Indian, you could share the fee. Very first time could do for one, I'm a cocoa to pure water, sachet water, and 1 pack at the brim, some Indian fancy me the moon so more if you are the Oma Minumbi. Nemo muno, but so may son old chamicas, sachet water pack no cotton mamma, or better if you miss it. Mancasa, say Judge Wannabe. Mammy, Pia. No to ne fridge e company di mo feel me so ye nyentu a me kakra na kapase me diska bi ato aduane ayede edi e komo de me wo fie wo enti eja enuane no mbe didi ama na kane no e na mefa but one thing is no obaba e wo honom akra no ko school NS hybrid enti akra no e ko school no akra ni didi Ghana aduane ne ade enti o ma me ye ma akra no ti me fine anyway it means bi ametim de aduane bi akɔhye me de ma ye de no kra ma me ni hu a kasa tenten. No, sound about bear market to be close to for Sunday be I am off day. Sunday be I am off day. Sunday no me fifio. Nature says, "Me kwa 1990 se me ba swam se my head mapa." Ah, Sunday be my family near my coffee. Sunday no me sorry I me nya hwe. No as my fam bag am me ko. Me fa me bag am come me so obeye hyeto. O se me am ni hyeto ya me mo na onye hyeto. Na me so okay. And I'm training near my be here nyina na se me ni nyina you kodi dwa. Ewo kaase ene ye bae ye hyeto no ma me ni gina ho na me ye hyeto no wo gina ho me ye hyeto ni nyina ye wo fie ho a ye hyeto kyese ne ma ekoso ye hyeto ni wie tete gu container nketo akese kakra mu saa enya be 8 containers ena me se ekomo de mitimi koto fanti dokono nta dokono na me de abedi hyeto ne aka wo silver na ye hyeto no ma me se da o ma me ndi hyeto no na woni ni kunu o ma plan se hyeto no mbedi ni 1 month o se 2 months nti hyeto ne pa de obe me bia na me boa etu obeti mama miska akoto aduane adi bo so meso a na chese what that buy new side that time no wonya hwento enye ne that buy new side na am se hene ne ha hyeto ne medi opa akosoro bekafo na me bie pono no na me koy me ko na me ka chance se me kwa aba me koto ade aba osiu wate me nkom na me huru nkuku na ye hyeto na me se oki ehwa na me koto nto dokono no me buy na nim na fish bi a wo ho na me yiyiyi bi na me de to hyeto no emu my am plate kwa na me budo ko na ma test donation okasa I don't like what you are doing kasa going no ho na me medi afede mami abesto mata de me tweme ni kunu ba adwuma me do na me jam na ni so na me hwe obo me atitimi ona ne me bu no wo fie no fre ni kunu ba ni kunu ba na ni kunu bi sam se de na sie o mi sa na yere no kunu bi sam se de na sie na me ka se me na ni kunu ne ka kire me say o ti twi ba ne kan ye ne den o kan asma kire me obi obebe fie obi antimi na yere ne nya den enye adwuma me kra na matine fie ho 21 days ko 22 days na my ade pa ebi ba 3 days 4 days no mko it was semi minya but na man kwana mse de bi me ka twi apeko ni ya ma bono so so wonti minya me hwe ka kire ni kunu so on de osremi a na na yede ni ntimi nya hwe wo fie ho sremi ma me kwana mse me ko ena me je misika sese ma me no so ma me ni shito no I'm a Jibska. Oh, but you have a one thing about Indians, and so they say, I don't know, JBM or more, when it's come to payment or for more house help, need dread DNA, the Umuja more uniform. Or but you have a kind of better pure and if I am also say better shot on a fish and I'm dear. Now, my meeting more dear to understand so open. I'm in one and wolf ya won't. No, what to 23 Jim. Never back at all with your cranny a kind of papa. A cranny never fat bread in the middle of the sun, and my name, and I know they are breme. No, my head, they may dear brand my mule. And I'm a male ex year for him. Or no family. It's me experience with Indians in a day. It was terrible. And you're almost one you near Macan India for me, you be a Jamaica fine. But almost buying.
All right, and she that was her audio, and I'll share the MI Tresse. Yet Ghana Hanangasa way, which is a Kumasan some and our Kanogana Hano, Indians, Lebanese for no more better Hane, and not Omofa Ghana for be as house helper now acquaintance and for honum. Lady no was sharing audio as to what she really went through. Baby or Koye Juma with an Indian. No, it's only update. Quickly, the battle between the NP